Next step, remove the fuel tank. Carefully.
Here's one. Uno mas. What, you don't cut gas tanks out like this? All right, I chickened out. Wonder what's holding it up.
Dad, why are you making fire?
Oh, I'm just working. What are you up to?
That's why are you making fire?
I'm just working on the truck with my torch.
Why are you making fire?
The torch makes fire. What are you doing?
Because I'm at your barn cutting fire.
You came to the barn to see what's going on?
Because I need... This is a rock each wood.
Nice rock.
Because this is wood.
Now, with that pesky gas tank out of my way, time to remove the exhaust, brake lines, fuel lines, wiring for the taillights and fuel tank. Just about anything and everything besides the frame and cross members. All of which seem to be okay. They got a little rust on them. I don't think anything's rotten. All right, maybe a little. All in all, it's not in bad shape. Out of my way, brake line. Out of my way, exhaust. So far, success. All right, let's just do it. No pussyfooting about it. I'm just gonna prop my left arm up here, try and help myself out. And I torch this last exhaust mount. I don't know how much welding they did here. All right, that worked. All right, just like that, I've got a nice new exhaust system for one of my rusty vehicles. But apparently these pipes are not nice enough for this project, so they've got to go. Get out of here. All right, there goes the back half of the exhaust system. Now let's move up to the front and cut the collector bolts, get that section out of the way. And then we're just gonna be down the little knickknacks, bolts, wire mounts, brake line mounts, that sort of thing. I'm gonna strip all those off the frame, strip the entire frame clean, and then basically start rebuilding by boxing the inside of the frame would be the next step. The more I look at everything, the less I like it, and the more I want to cut it apart, change it. This leads to a lifetime of rebuilding things. Just like that, I have removed the exhaust carefully and beautifully. Now we're down to just headers hanging off the motor. We've got a cross member here under the transfer case and transmission. That's probably gonna stay. I might get aggravated at it and rip it out of the way before long. Just like a doctor performing a very skillful surgery, I will remove all things unnecessary from these frame rails. Big, tall, small, fat and old, loud and proud. It's all coming off. All right, that can stay. Surge of acorns up here. We've got an acorn stash. It's now on fire. We might have a gray squirrel. Eastern gray squirrel could be living in here. Possibly a chipmunk, a rat, or a mouse. If you look in there, right where the frame rail begins to be buffed, we've got a stash of acorns. Red oak, northern red oak, commonly known as pin oak. What's that on fire there? We got a miscellaneous fire on the ground. That's all right, it's gonna burn some of this deer hair and leaves up. I'm more interested with my stash of acorns I've located here in the front of the frame rail. I'm gonna move up in here, get a closer look. Yeah, it definitely appears to be a rodent of some sort. Was collecting acorns, stashing them in here for the winter. Which leads us to wonder if a rodent is hibernating inside the frame rail, will he survive, or will we have a petrified rodent in there one day? These are the sort of things I spend my time troubling my brain about. All right, let's continue working. We'll leave his stash there for now. I wonder if the other side has one. Well, that must be his front door there. He probably goes in and around through the cross member down below, comes out this side when he wants a snack. Oh, dump bed mount here and there, where the cylinder was attached to the bed floor, then attached to this. They put a plate in the bottom of the bed floor, make it a little bit stronger, and then they add this double angle iron piece here in between these two cross members, and that's supposed to make the frame strong enough to push the bed up without wrinkling anything or folding it up. This was a half-ton truck with a dump bed. I don't think you were lifting much, but it was, you know, an 80s, 90s show truck thing, which it's not getting again. So what do we do here? Do I... Are my pants on fire? No, it's just a marshmallow fire under me. Plastic or rubber or something. All right, I think we get rid of this angle iron. There's no need for it. It's a little bit crusty. It's not doing anything for us. Maybe keep this cross member for strength now and get rid of that one. Build our own cross member there. Maybe a new bed mount. Some crusty stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's my plan. Because I've got these goofy bed mounts here and this crusty old cross member. We're gonna remove this cross member, assuming it won't do much damage at this point. And we'll add in some crazy bed mount here because the bed's already permanently welded down to the frame. I appreciate that. We'll just continue that theme and we'll weld it down some more. When I say we, I mean me. All right, that didn't work. I had high hopes. Where's my sparker? I don't know, I can't see anything. There it is. Comes with a leaf. It fell over. Ta-da! Now it's all tangled up. How come welding gloves always leaves such a long pinky? Is my pinky shorter than most pinkies, which gives this excess of leather that just hangs off the tip of my pinky? There's like 2 inches of leather there. Are other people's pinkies 2 inches longer? My other fingers are all at the tip of the glove. My thumb is at the tip of the glove. Is my pinky abnormal? There's 2 inches of leather at the end of every welding glove on my pinky only. All of my other fingers fit properly in the glove, but yet my pinky is just 2 inches too short. And this always leads me to the problem of holding my torch, and then without knowing it, this extra 2-inch flab of leather always turns the gas off on my torch, which turns my torch off, which ruins my torching experience. I suppose the only solution to this would be to cutting everyone else's pinky off. And then they'll have to make gloves that'll fit me. Whoa, that was a lot of gas. Ah! I hate this pinky! Wait, I hate the glove. My pinky's fine, it's the glove. Alright. That could work, possibly. But I'm gonna need a hammer. My hand didn't make a good hammer. Let's use the angle. Hi-ya! Alright. Ow! That might have been the rustiest spot on the frame. Not too bad. A little bit of caked up stuff on there. No big deal. This is gonna be good. Let's continue the de-stocking process, taking the stock things off and throwing them away. What a good process that is. I should have wore thicker pants in hindsight. What I've got now is a nice, clean, open area for creating. And I'm happy about that. This is gonna be really beautiful when it's done. It might take me the rest of my life. Or perhaps it'll end up an unfinished product, like lots of the world's great art. Like the Sphinx, it will be an unfinished project. No! We're gonna finish it very quickly because I'm fast. I think fast, I talk fast, and I act fast. And I am going to magically transform this vehicle. Not like the rapper that the TV show puts fish tanks and everything, not like that. There's not gonna be Christmas lights on it. There won't be guppies living in this frame rail. But I'm going to magically transform it into a beautiful work of art with functionality. I hope. It might drive down the road like a guppy. We hope not.